going to be there till probably 7, and I woke up, couldn't go back to sleep, so I'm in here and I'm going to play around with this thing here called Omelet Ease, and I don't know how to spell omelet. And it looks like something that you'd get as with an easy bake oven. But I'm going to see if I can figure out how to come up with breakfast of some sort in here. So bear with me. It's going to be a simple video this morning, and just let me play around with this thing. Well, here I have my makings for my breakfast this morning. I have a slice of Colby cheese here. I have a pre-cooked sausage patty, 2 slices of white sandwich bread, and an egg. Now the first thing I'm going to do is cook or heat the sausage patty in the microwave, and also I'm going to heat the bread to make it more pliable. Okay, the sausage is heated, the bread is warmed, and I'm going to spray the inside of this thing here. It says it's non-stick, but I've believed that before to my great disappointment. So now the first thing I'm going to do is attempt to fit this bread down into the bottom one here. Looks like that works pretty well. And break the egg. Right in the middle of it, or as near the middle as possible, and break the yellow. And the next thing that goes on it is the sausage patty. Goes right on top of it here. And finally, the cheese on top of that. Now the other slice of bread I'm going to try to arrange here and get the corners down inside. And close the lid on it. Fits. How about that? Now this is going to go on the burner over here, which is heating, and I'm going to leave it there for probably about 4 or 5 minutes and check it and see how brown it is on the bottom side. Well, it's been about 5 minutes on that side, so I'm going to turn it over and see if I can open this and raise it up off of here without it cratering. Oh yeah, there it is, and it is done on that side. 5 minutes seems to be a little bit long. It's not ruined by any means, but it's well browned. So I'm going to leave it 4 minutes on the other side. Okay, it's been 4 minutes on this side here. I'll turn it over and check the bottom side. Yeah, it's well done there. So I'm just going to close the lid and set it aside here and let it be sure the egg's cooked all the way through, and I'll try it out for breakfast. The coffee pot just quit, and I'll pour me a cup of coffee and check out my breakfast. Well, here it is on the table. Looks a little bit on the overcooked side there, but this is my first try. I usually do 2 or maybe even 3 test runs before I actually shoot one for video, and I'd work my way around these things. That means I need to use a little lower temperature on the burner, and watch my time a little closer. It's not ruined by any means, but it is over browned. So I'm going to dump it out now. And yes, it's hot. And it feels firm like it was done on the inside. So I'm going to check this puppy out and see how it tastes. Tastes like a sausage and egg sandwich. I never thought to salt and pepper it, but it doesn't seem to need anything. And even though it's a little on the brown side, it's certainly edible. It didn't scorch the bread any. Here it is 6:30. Frida's still asleep. Bill will be for another half hour. And I'll finish this video up. I like to watch the news on TV of a morning while I enjoy my breakfast. But this is Sunday morning and there's nothing on TV except preachers and creatures. Preachers with more hair than any human ought to have, and up there telling you how God told them they need a new jet and send them money. And some guy trying to train an unruly dog. And and I could switch over to Naked and Afraid, where a couple people without any clothes out in the jungle trying to stay alive. But I can't understand why people would subject themselves to living for 3 weeks in a place where no other human, the only thing there is snakes and howler monkeys, and they'll suffer all kinds of abuse there trying to stay for 21 days. And I don't know what they get paid for that, but it sure isn't enough. God bless America. God bless Texas, because where else except in Texas could you find 500,000 people standing in line to pay $5 for a corn dog? That's what they do every year at the Texas State Fair. How about that? I'm not all the way awake this morning.